Will Donald Trump run for president again? It is difficult to tell. Trump is currently embroiled in a number of legal and financial disputes, making it nearly impossible to predict his political future. Although he continues to float the idea of running again, many of his supporters are now skeptical. Trump's legion of loyal followers may have dwindled since the January 6th Capitol riot. Trump has close ties to the Republican Party and has made it clear that he wishes to remain politically active. He has promised to actively support the nomination of Republican candidates in the 2022 midterm elections. If Trump wants to remain politically relevant, it may be necessary for him to launch a concerted campaign for re-election. If he did launch a bid for the White House, it could be a way to re-energize his base. However, many Republican lawmakers continue to distance themselves from Trump. They could mount a substantial opposition if he should try to re-enter the political fray. One possibility is that he will leverage his power to influence primary elections. His support for candidates could prove invaluable in securing victory in some races. Another possibility is that Trump will remain a central figure in Republican politics without actually running. He could easily play the role of kingmaker from a distance. Trump's unorthodox and controversial style might have alienated some of his original supporters. It is uncertain whether they will remain loyal to him or turn away from his outspoken leadership. Trump can also expect to face a number of legal and financial obstacles if he chooses to run for president again. He may find it difficult to rebuild his support amidst all the controversy surrounding his personal life. It is unclear what kind of reception Trump will receive if he decides to throw his hat in the ring. Many of his former supporters may have moved away, making it hard for him to secure the broad-based support he needs to win. If Trump chooses to stand for the presidency a second time, it is likely that the 2020 election campaign and debate will be even more divisive, polarist, and acrimonious than before. Some Republican strategists warn that Trump's presence on the ballot would split the party and create divisions between its core factions. This could give an opening for alternative candidates to gain ground. Trump's diminishing approval ratings could also make it difficult for him to win the nomination or get elected. Democrats are likely to up their game and pour money into their campaigns if they think Trump might win again. Trump's financial troubles may also put a damper on his political ambitions. He may face difficulties with fundraising if he chooses to run due to creditors breathing down his neck. Trump could also face opposition from within his own party. If some Republicans don't believe that he is their best bet for regaining control of the presidency, they might challenge him in the primaries. If Trump does decide to run for office again, it will likely require months of diligent campaigning and strategic maneuvering. He will have to convince the American people that he is the best person for the job. Trump's celebrity status and his willingness to use unconventional media tactics may help bring attention to his campaign. He could use these assets to win over the hearts and minds of voters. Trump faces several obstacles in trying to win a second term in office. He will have to convince people that he has learned from his mistakes and that he can lead the country in a better direction. It will also be essential to secure the support of top-tier Republican fundraisers. If Trump wishes to remain competitive, he will need the cash injections that only the biggest donors can provide. Trump is in a unique situation politically. It is uncertain if he will choose to actively pursue a return to the White House or whether he will remain on the sidelines as an elder statesman. If Trump does decide to run again, he will have time on his side. He will be able to use the intervening 2 years to craft his ideal candidacy and build a formidable election platform. However, Trump could also decide to withdraw from politics completely. He may find it too difficult to maintain a presence in the Republican Party or secure the nomination of the American people. It is likely that Trump's political future will not be decided until closer to the 2022 elections. He will have to gauge the tide of public opinion before making a firm decision on running. Trump's entry into the 2024 election could also depend on the performance of the current Republican administration. If they are successful, Trump could be viewed as an unnecessary distraction. One thing is clear, Trump will remain a key figure in the Republican Party for years to come. It is just a matter of whether or not he will choose to actively pursue a presidential bid.